dear beloveds. Hello. Let's get into our card pull, shall we? Green. We don't want to envy others. We must see what's good in our own selves so that we don't envy others. Stay on the straight and narrow path that leads to righteousness, because if we're not right, we're wrong. And nothing good comes from being wrong. We just end up with cursed consequences. Those who turn to righteousness, let them be blessed. And those who refuse righteousness, who want to live in darkness, in the unrighteousness, let them continue to be cursed. How are we cursed through unrighteousness, folks? How, beloveds? How? When we don't live right, we bring curses upon our own selves. Curses come through sins. There are consequences for every wrongdoing, whether it's in word or doing. There are consequences. Let's get into our Bible verses. What a beautiful color. This is something that we do. This is the colors. The purple is royalty. That color stands for royalty, if you did not know. See how tall that lantern is? We'll stand tall and great in the sight of the Lord our God. I see a bright light at the top of that crown, or on the top of the lantern, as though it's a crown. Wow. Such splendor and righteousness. Matthew chapter 5, verse 12. Rejoice and be glad, for great is your reward when you are persecuted for my name. If you stay on the narrow path, even if you're striving to be on the narrow path, you don't have to be completely sanctified. To be completely sanctified is to be, is to have the Spirit of God living within you. No, persecution comes when you receive the joy of the Lord. When you're seeing, when you're starting to see how beautiful the way of the Lord is, and you get excited, and the joy, the happiness that it brings you, because it's such good news. It just, your heart just skips, and you fall in love with the Lord. But when persecution comes, some fall away from continuing to strive to be on the narrow path. They do it out of fear. Just as it's written, the seeds that fell along the way. One of them that fell from the way of what's right is the one who couldn't withstand persecution. It will come. And it can come in many ways. Me, I experienced all of it, except death. But they tried to kill me many times, but it didn't work. Okay? Do you think that they're going to stop trying to take me out? No, they won't. Oh no, they're set in their dark hearts to kill me. But but it is not my time. They will dry, even if it's through witchcraft, spiritual warfare. They'll try to take all that you are. If it's not through direct witchcraft, they will make you feel like giving up. They may spit on you, beat you up. Yeah, harm you in some way. Throw sticks and stones, their words. No, I always say, when that happens, you be the architect and you build something great out of it. Yeah. Build a miracle. Go straight to God. Don't fight back. The way we fight is the armor of God. And the armor of God is forgiveness, having self-control, overcoming it. Allow yourself to overcome. They will try to provoke you as well. But you don't react, you respond in a way that's upright. Let them look the fool. Let them be the ones out of control, because that's who they are. They're out of control. And people that are out of control, whether they realize it or not, set out to control you. That's what they set out to do. To take all that you can be. To take your blessings. To take your inheritance. To take your crown. To take your winter cup that's full of blessings, of light, of power and grace. Yeah. Your spirituality. That's what they set out to do. They may put you in prison. They may lie on your name. Come up with excuses of why you need to be imprisoned. They may try to defraud, make it look like you are the one that killed someone that you didn't kill. Things like that. You stole what they stole just to get you put away, to get you out of the way so they can get what they want. They'll take your life any way they can. So be careful the company that you keep. You can't just let anybody in. Okay? Also, I failed to tell you this. Be careful what you tell people. Be careful. They'll use it against you. Yes. I just learned how to deal with them. Many will turn to the Lord. Some will come in that were enemies, pretending like they've changed. But you will have discernment to know, oh, have they? Are they safe for you? Generosity. Matthew chapter 6, verse 3. When you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret. Then your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you. When we give to the poor, when we give to the needy, no one else needs to know. There have been times where I've used, different scenarios, maybe things that I've done as examples for other people because I'm a teacher. But never do you set out to be seen when you give to the needy. And like I've said in the past, sometimes, when you're working in a group and you're doing some humanitarian work that's in the public eye, well, that's something that can't be hidden, and that's okay. Because God also said, let your lamp be on the lampstand to be seen by all. Let your light shine. Let the truth of God shine through you. You are the example of what is good. Okay? So we must be able to distinguish this verse from that one. Okay? And it is more blessed to give than to receive. So it's better that you give than to receive. So if you're a person that gives and gives and gives and does not receive in return, that's okay. Because God knows your heart. Someone that just gives a lot has to have a big heart. Yeah. Has to be an individual that sees through love and sees how important it is to give and through their love. Okay? One who gives without love is pointless. Just as Paul had mentioned in Corinthians. Remember when he said that you can give your body over to be burned. You can give all you have to the poor. You can prophesy in the Lord's name, but without love, what are you? You're nothing. You're nothing but a clanging cymbal. So remember, God always looks at the heart. And you must look at yours also. Make sure that it is in the right place with God. All right, my beloveds. I'm going to let you go for now, but once again, I'll be back in a time.